Hello, it's July 10th, 2025. Um, you know, I was watching this program, and they were talking about. Well, I wasn't talking. This lady, they were searching for these sisters, and uh, they found the lady. She was out in the wilderness, wintertime, and she they found her with, like, she had a short sleeve shirt on, and like, she was not dressed for winter at all. And and I thought, I bet she's got hypothermia. And it didn't really click to me, the uh, like the symptoms of hypothermia, and they confirmed, it was hypothermia. She was fine. It was a movie. And but the fact remains that people do die from hypothermia. What I found interesting was how powerful the brain is, and that she, and just symptoms. Your brain makes you feel like you're hot, and it's a defense mechanism, as your body's basically dying, but your brain is telling you differently. And I thought, man. So I looked into this because I thought, it's just crazy how the brain operates. And going into these next videos, uh, these aren't easy for me at all. It's hard for me to even contemplate how someone like myself, uh, the persona I try to carry on, how I could even face the darkness I did. And so when I saw that clip, that part in the movie, the show, whatever, um, I just thought, man, the brain is just incredibly powerful. And uh, yeah, so um, a little bit easier of a pill to swallow, that um, I'm just a person. I'm just trying to go through this life the best way I can and be the best I can. And hence why I'm doing these videos. If I can help one person, it'll be well worth it, uh, no matter how difficult this is for me to do. Um, so I said these next, well, I said the next video would be my toughest, and it's not. Uh, I want to get these videos done, but I want to get them done um, in a manner that uh, really illustrates what I was facing, what I was dealing with. And so I'm going to try and paint that picture the best I can. And it'll probably be these next couple videos that'll be the darkest of the series. But I want to assure you, anyone watching this, I I am fine. I'm good. I'm not in this mind state anymore. I will say the same thing on the next few videos. Uh, I'm fine. I got through it, and yeah. So let's go. So where I left off at, my wife and I got in the worst fight of our marriage, and my daughter, through conversations, she actually, we've really gotten a lot closer. Not that we weren't close before, but we've gotten a lot closer as she's gotten older. And uh, we just have these really good conversations. It's really, uh, I'm so proud of her. I'm just so proud of her. But talking recently, she actually thought that we were getting divorced. And and I'm not gonna lie, I did think um, it was probably coming. And like I said, I wasn't right. I was just not. I just simply wasn't right. Um, and no matter, the fight was stupid, but um, just, man, the whole time was, it was just, I was not who I generally am. My family knew it. And so what started the darkness for me is, I was battling that with my dad. Um, and again, still not, at this point, still not knowing that I was beating myself up for feeling like I failed my dad. And, but I had put on a lot of weight very quickly, and that was frustrating me. And I felt like if I just got back into a workout regimen, I got into the way life was before. Well, I mentioned the strike. That's where my wife thinks that the mental aspect of me started declining, and then the icing on the cake was my dad passing, and I never really snapped out of it. As a husband, as a man, you want to be there. You want to be a support. You want to be a provider, and even though I knew we were going to be fine, something upstairs just wasn't registering. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I can't explain why someone in the snow in frigid weather thinks that they're hot. It's the brain. So I'd actually started a Facebook group with my friends, different ones. We're gonna do this workout. We're gonna do this together. And I knew that, sometimes people need motivation, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I was actually using it unknowingly for myself as a way to get my butt back into gear, and it failed, and my heart just wasn't in it. It just so I'm beating myself up that I failed my dad. I'm failing my family. I can't even lose this weight, and I'm trying, and I this is where I started, and I didn't realize what I was doing, but this is where I started covering up the underlying problem. And now through the next several months, there was a lot of problems that were underlying that I was not aware of. And like I said last video, I love who I am. I love who I am today. I wish my dad could see me today, but the truth remains that I just don't think I could be who I am today without that night happening. I just don't. And I don't think a lot of the growth I've had in the last year and a half would even be possible. I genuinely don't believe I could be who I am today without how that all played out, and the battles that I had to face, that I had to persevere through, and the leaning on my faith like I had never done before. It just wouldn't be possible. So I'm beating myself up about the weight, and so I'm trying to make these changes because I want everything to be back normal. There was a song that came out during this time from a lady. Her name's Sasha Alex Stone, and the song is called "Me Again." And I was like, oh my god, this song just connected. It connected to me so much, and I remember, I played it so much. It ended up being in my Spotify top playlist. I think it was number 5 most played song, and I had become obsessed with it. Yes, even then it was number 5. my music was completely. It was the number 1 song was a song from John Reddick. I've made mention of it. Don't Fight Alone, and that was my number 1 played song of 2024, and even at that, which was hours of listening, hours. Um, Me Again was up there, and so I remember showing my mom this, and she said, "Keith, what if you don't become you again? What if you're coming into someone new?" And uh, and I just, I don't know. No, that's at the time I didn't accept it. I was like, no, I don't receive this. I don't receive this negativity. And I didn't tell my mom that. My mom's gonna see this. I didn't receive it. Somewhere down the line, I did, and uh, and I've embraced who I am today. Um, but my mom was right. There was no possibility of me being me again. The me I was pre my dad's passing is not even close to being the me I am today. And again, like I said, I love who I am today. I love myself more today than I did pre my dad, and that's why I wish my dad could see me today. But I'll see him again in heaven. Like that's what's gonna happen. And so yeah, this is where the darkness, the battle started. Was during this time, but I wasn't even aware what my brain was doing, and I didn't even realize the battles were about to come. But that's the start of it.